On Capitol Hill, where the Senate Judiciary Committee is working into the evening, members questioning Supreme Court nominee Ketanji Brown Jackson on the second day of her confirmation hearing. CBS reporter Skyler Henry on how Republican senators tried to put Judge Jackson on the hot seat. Skyler.
Hey, Ryan, good to see you. Well, it was certainly a test of endurance for Judge Jackson today. This hearing starting at about 6 o'clock in the morning in terms of time in California. Senators had the opportunity to probe Judge Jackson's record on the bench, but also her judicial philosophy. They even criticized some of her sentencing history as well. And then they took a step back. They zoomed out a little bit and talked about some broader topics, everything from critical race theory to her time as a public defender representing detainees down in Guantanamo Bay. There were still some topics, however, where she wouldn't budge. On day 2 of her confirmation hearings, U.S. Supreme Court nominee Ketanji Brown Jackson said her judicial philosophy is to be impartial and interpret the facts of each case.
As a judge in our system, I have limited power, and I am trying in every case to stay in my lane.
Senate Republicans have characterized Judge Jackson as soft on crime and questioned her past sentences in child pornography cases.
I did my duty to hold the defendants accountable in light of the evidence and the information that was presented to me.
GOP Senator Ted Cruz, a fellow Harvard Law School graduate, pressed her on critical race theory.
It views every conflict as a racial conflict.
I've never studied critical race theory, and I've never used it. It doesn't come up in the work that I do as a judge.
Afterwards, some Democrats criticized the exchange.
A lot of these questions are meant to distract or distort.
During questioning, Judge Jackson said the First Amendment applies to conservatives and liberals equally. The Second Amendment is a fundamental right, and landmark rulings regarding abortion are settled law. But she refused to weigh into the conversation on whether the court should be expanded, calling it political.
The president watched portions of Judge Jackson's hearing yesterday and today, and is proud of the way she is showcasing her extraordinary qualifications.
The White House says President Biden is receiving regular updates on the confirmation hearings. And so the hearing is on a dinner break right now, but they are set to start back up again in a few moments. And then we will pick back up again tomorrow morning, where Judge Jackson will face another round of questioning from this committee. A little later on Thursday, the American Bar Association is expected to testify as to why they feel as though Judge Jackson is well qualified to be a Supreme Court justice. We should also mention that Senate Democrats feel as though they have the votes that they feel as though they would need in order to confirm Judge Jackson. That process could begin as soon as April. Ryan.
Thank you very much, Skyler Henry, reporting live from Washington, D.C.